Hi everyone, I'm Cody, W3AMG with Bridgecom Systems, and today we're going to be doing a live stream to show you folks how to use multiple different digital modes on your SkyBridge at the same time. So we've got our Anytone radio here, DMR radio, and we have the SkyBridge. Now what we're going to be doing is actually really simple. You're going to be surprised at how easy this is to set up. And it's super easy to do, so we may have a little bit of a shorter stream today, but we'll take lots of questions. So we have our SkyBridge. First thing you want to do is make sure your SkyBridge is plugged in, and then plug in the Ethernet as well. Now if you don't have an Ethernet network, you can do all this from your cell phone. Just connect to the Pi-Star network that it hosts and log in through there. You can do all the same changes. We have some videos to show you on that. But in this video, we're going to focus on if you can plug it into internet. So you plug it in, and then any computer connected to that same network, you'll open up the web browser. So go ahead and open up a web browser. All that matters is it's connected to the same network, whether it's on Wi-Fi, wired, doesn't matter, even a cell phone. So we'll open up a web browser here real quick. Here we go. Okay. So go ahead and type in the IP address that is displayed on your SkyBridge. So in this case, we've got 192.168.1.177. That is one of the awesome features with the SkyBridge. It actually displays the IP address. So we'll talk a little bit about what we can do with this while we're waiting on the computer here. So if you have your SkyBridge set up, you can activate as many or as few of the modes as you want. So we have, out of the modes the SkyBridge can do, it can work with DMR, obviously. It will also work with D-Star, System Fusion, NXDN, and P25. And you can actually activate all of them at the same time, which we'll show you how to do. Now keep in mind with a mode like System Fusion, since you basically select the reflector, if you will, on the SkyBridge, when you turn it on, it's actually going to be, if that talk group is active or that reflector is active, you're going to be hearing that straight to your System Fusion radio right away without keying up to it. But if you, let's say, want to talk with DMR, you key up your DMR radio, it automatically switches over. So it will do all that automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see here. And so 192.168.1.177. Now that's going to be different on your SkyBridge based on your network, so you'll want to actually look at your SkyBridge and find out what that IP address is after it's plugged in. That way we can go to it. We have Pi-Star pulled up, our SkyBridge. So once you get to this page, it should not be that difficult for you. Go ahead and click on Configuration. And once you're at this stage, you'll want to sign in. Now the username is going to be Pi-Star, so Pi-Star, and then the password is Raspberry, R-A-S-P-B-E-R-R-Y. Type that in and you are off to the races. We'll be able to log into the SkyBridge here. So once you're in, this is the screen you'll be greeted with. Now, we automatically give it to you set up for DMR. So once you're on this screen, you'll have your DMR mode. Now with the SkyBridge, what you can do, if you want to access multiple modes, you'll literally just turn them on. Just click the toggles here, and you can turn on all of the modes you want. So we're just going to turn all of them on right now. And you can also do like YSF to DMR. There's some other options there, but we're just going to focus on the individual modes. Then just go ahead and click Apply Changes. Now if you're setting up your SkyBridge for the first time for DMR, you'll want to also add your DMR information. Now we've already done that, so we're going to skip over that for this. So just go ahead and click Apply Changes. Now it's going to activate it on the radio, on the SkyBridge, and once we do this, we'll be able to see our other options and be able to select our what's called a startup host. So this is basically like for Fusion, for example, they have what's called reflectors, similar to a talk group on DMR, and you'll be able to select the one that it starts up on. So when you start your SkyBridge, it's automatically going to start up on that. Okay, here we go. So if we scroll down here, we can now see we have more options. So there's our DMR options up above, but now you can see System Fusion, P25, NXDN. We have all those other options here. There's D-Star. So you can configure them. Now today, I'm not super familiar with all of them, or really any of the other ones, mainly just DMR, but I did bring a Yaesu radio along, tried to figure it out as best as I could. So we will be trying it out just to demonstrate it working. And this startup host is where you will select that reflector, if you will, that it's going to start up on. So we've got it set there. We'll just keep it at that. I know there will be activity on there. So let's go ahead and try it out. So we have our SkyBridge. Looks like it is working here. I'm going to go ahead and apply changes one more time. Just everything syncs over there. And here we have our radio. So let's see, I believe we are on the correct frequency. Make sure whatever your radio you're using with this is on the correct frequency, in this case 446,550. There we go. We'll see if this will pull up here. Turn the volume up. Okay. This radio is about to run out of battery. We'll keep it plugged in. There we go. So I saw some activity. We'll give it another second here. But it looks as though we have activity on the radio. We'll give it a second here to fire everything up. Now with this kind of setup, you won't actually have to key up to be able to connect to it. You should automatically get into that network, which is interesting. Now obviously you can key up and talk to people. I'm not an expert on the different modes, just simply showing you folks how to actually get set up with them. So we are up and running now on this. Now if I wanted to, well, that's connected. Doesn't look like anyone's talking on that right. There we go. Turn up the volume there. Let's see. Okay, so what I can do here is take my DMR radio and key up this, and it will automatically switch back over into the DMR side of things. This is W3AMG testing out my SkyBridge hotspot. This is W3AMG testing out my SkyBridge hotspot. There we go, awesome. So we are all set there for the DMR. Not getting the activity from the System Fusion. There's a couple things came through. Let's see if we can get that to show up here. We'll give it another second.
3 America Mike Golf. This is Kilo 0 November Kilo K0 NNK. Got a copy?
Hey, there we go. That's awesome. So we have someone coming through on the network, so we can see we have DMR active at the same time. We have someone coming through on the Fusion network, have someone, the DMR network is up and running. Now if we had more radios, we could demonstrate the others as well. So that is awesome. It is working. So how cool is that? Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you learned something from today's video. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell next to it to make sure you don't miss out on any more great content. That's all I have for you today. I'm Cody, W3AMG 73.